Imagine this. You're flying high above the rainforest. The clouds are peaceful. The sky is blue. And then suddenly, lightning strikes the plane. The engines roar. The plane rips apart and you fall. Not a few feet. 2 miles. Through the sky, all alone. Sounds impossible, right? Welcome to Believe It or Not, the show where weird is real and the truth is stranger than fiction. I'm your host, Bryan, and today's story is one of the most incredible survival tales ever told. Here's a question. Can someone fall from an airplane and survive? Stick around, because what happens next will blow your mind. Our story begins on Christmas Eve, 1971, with a 17-year-old girl named Julianne Kapke. She was flying with her mother over the Peruvian rainforest. They were heading home on a plane called Lanza Flight 508. Suddenly, a thunderstorm rolled in. Lightning flashed. One bolt struck the plane, and boom! The aircraft broke apart in midair. Julianne was still strapped to her seat when she fell from the sky. Nearly 10,000 feet, or about 3 kilometers above the ground. That's higher than the tallest mountain in the USA. And yet, she lived. How? Scientists believe her seat acted like a parachute, slowing her fall. And because the rainforest is dense with trees and vines, they may have cushioned her landing. But surviving the fall was only the beginning. Julianne woke up, alone, injured, and deep in the jungle. She had a broken collarbone, swollen eyes, and no shoes. All she had was a small bag of candy. For 10 days, she walked through the rainforest, battling bugs, dodging snakes, and drinking water from streams and leaves. She followed a creek, remembering something her father once told her. If you follow water, you'll find people. And he was right. After days of walking, she found a small shack, left behind by forest workers. Eventually, she was rescued and became the only survivor of the entire crash. Julianne went on to study biology and later wrote a book and made a movie about her story. Today, she's an inspiration for scientists, explorers, and anyone who's ever faced something scary and survived. Okay, let's think about this. How do you think Julianne stayed calm in such a scary situation? Would you remember something your parents told you, like she did? And finally, what would you do if you were lost in the wilderness? Here's an idea. Try making a survival kit at home. What 5 things would you take with you if you had to explore the rainforest? Just remember, candy doesn't last long, and mosquito repellent might be a good idea. Julianne's story reminds us that humans are strong, smart, and sometimes just plain lucky. That's it for today's wild survival story on Believe It or Not. If you loved learning about Julianne Kapke, the girl who fell from the sky and walked out of the jungle, be sure to follow, share, and leave us a review. In our next episode, you'll meet Harrison Okini, a man who was trapped in a sunken ship at the bottom of the ocean and survived in an air pocket for nearly 3 days. Until then, keep wondering, keep learning, and remember, sometimes The truth is weirder than fiction.